morning. We're on Tuesday the 1st of April. And I've been thinking long and hard. Because, you know, I've not got to bed, I'm up all night. And I've made the decision, I'm giving up YouTube. I'm not bothering to document my life. I'm going to sit in the house and eat myself to death. Will you miss me? Not being on your daily telly, keeping you entertained with my antics, my slobbery life, where I'm quite boring, don't do much. So yeah, no more a bit of casa. Come on, hands up who would genuinely miss me. I know some of you will. Just as well as April Fool's Day. Although you're seeing it a day late. I'm not really going. April Fools. Oh God. That was my effort in doing April Fool's joke. I've just popped in to see my mum because it's 9 o'clock and just gone 9 and the carer hadn't been, so they're obviously running late. Maybe the call before had shit themselves or something, you know, because that's what happened the other day. She said, oh, sorry I'm late. She said the person before had got in a right mess, had pooed themselves. And Mum was like, oh, what job, eh? Anyway, I've been down, made her a coffee. They don't tend to make a porridge, so I treated her, not the porridge as a treat, but I treated her and I made her porridge and she was like, oh, thank you. So I said, gotta go, Mum, I'm on a mission. So she's like, right, I'll see you later. So, mission I'm on. I was scrolling through not TikTok, Facebook last night, as you do, 3 o'clock in the morning, like. They've got a ninja down there, haven't they? 25 quid. It's one I haven't got. Do I need it? Do I fuckers like? Do I want it? Yeah, I'm going to fucking get it. But it won't be there. It was £25, which is a good buy. It's, can't remember the name of it. It's like the 10-in-1 that I don't use. Or 11-in-1, or, no, 15-in-1, innit? But Warren said, don't get rid of it, because he said, if you die, that's the one I'll be using. I was like, oh, cheers, mate. But it's the smaller one, and I thought, oh, it's not as high now. I'll be able to peer inside, because I'm a short ass and I have trouble seeing inside. That's why when my Thermomix is on the worktop, I can't see inside it. But I've put it on the worktop, so I'll use it more. It's easy enough to pull the jug out and just hold it and look inside, but I'm going to see if it's there. If it's there and it looks in good nick, it looks brand new to be honest, but I haven't seen the inside. But like I say, for 25 quid, that will have gone yesterday, because they would have put that on yesterday, I would think. And I want some forks, because literally last night it was like, where's the fucking forks? Dexter went, I think they're all in my room. I said, well, you better go and get them. We haven't even got enough forks to have our dinner. So I'm going to go and see if they've got any forks, because you can never have enough cutlery, can you? First job when they're getting from school, resume all the cutlery from the bedrooms. Fucking hell. Oh my God. I was very impressed with the pizza, Tefal pizza oven last night. You can cook other stuff in it. It was showing you on the quick start guide thing. There was like, the instruction manual showed chicken drumsticks, potatoes, stuff like that. So it's not just a pizza oven, air fryer. However, that's mainly what I'll probably use it for. And that's one I've got on my worktop. And I'll keep out and use it probably all the time. The Thermomix made the most incredible pizza dough. Do you know what? If I had to get rid of everything, my life depended on it, and I had to get rid of all my machines but keep one, it would be my Thermomix that I keep. It doesn't air fry, it doesn't cook like an oven, but it cooks like a slow cooker and stuff. It makes mashed potato, it even washes itself. I'm telling you now, if you can afford a Thermomix, get one. Honestly, I was privileged to get it for my lovely husband for my 50th last year, and it's fantastic. The stuff it does. There's a bloody new one out though now, isn't there? TM7. Do I want it? Aye, I want it. Am I going to have it? No, I can't justify nearly £2,000 on a new one, because that's how much the new one nearly is. It looks swanky, it looks very modern. A lot of people are saying in comments on the pages I follow for the Thermomix that there's no way they're changing it, and that they're happy with their TM6. I'm happy with my TM6. Don't get me wrong, if I had a spare £2,000 in the bank that I didn't need to use or something, I'd probably think, oh well, I'll get that one. Because you could make the most amazing meal if you had two of them. A lot of people do have two of them in their kitchen, but there's absolutely no way I'm justifying spending that on a new machine. 25 quid down the recycling centre on a Ninja? That's more my style. Oh. I'm not getting a cold. Place your bets. Will the Ninja be there or will it not? It'll either be gone or it'll be there, but it'll be all scratched and that. If it's all scratched and that on the inside, I'm not having it. I don't do scratched stuff like that. It annoys me when it's all scratched. Not that I'm a Ninja snobbery, you know. But yeah. Oh God, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I got to I got to take my son to work at 12, and then I've said to my mum, does she want to go to Home Bargains in Cardiff? And she said yes. I've still got all the shit on the back of the back seat, which I need to take down the tip. Oh God, but I can't be doing the tip. On my own, because I need my little helper Dexter. Oh God. And I don't want the men saying to me, I'll help you, love, because I've got loads of old shit in them bags. They'll probably be saying, no, you can't bring that down. It's like a mixture of dog bedding, old clothes that are a bit shit, like not worth giving to a charity shop, broken bits of laundry basket, typical shitty crap, you know. And they've got a crusher, and when you've got bags of random shit, you put it in the crusher, but you've got to go up like 3 big steps to get to it. So I'm like, I'm not going down there on my own. I'm making slow cooker lasagna today with a twist. The twist is, it's not a layered lasagna like your typical lasagna. It's got pasta sheets like swirled through it. So I bought fresh pasta sheets so I can cut them up easy. And then, oh my God, just put white sauce and cheese on top. And because my slow cooker is like tin, I can put it under the grill then, just to make it look pretty, brown it off, if it fits in my Ninja. It should do, I think. Oh, actually, if I want to give it a bit of je ne sais quoi, I could blowtorch it because I found the lighter fluid that we'd hidden from Dexter. Yes, the lighter fluid. And as soon as it was out on the table, he was like, "Oh, is that for me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, we buy you lighter fluid, don't we?" So I'll get Warren to fill up my blowtorch because my blowtorch has run out of gas. Why has my blowtorch run out of gas? Because Dexter got hold of it and was out in the garden blowtorching my weeds and setting fire to my incinerator, which did have stuff in it, mind. So yeah, get Warren to do that. So if it don't fit in the Ninja, I could give it a blowtorch. Oh god. Last time I used my blowtorch, I made the most amazing cakes. Can't remember. They were like cupcakes and they had Italian meringue on top. Oh, I tell you what, if you've never had Italian meringue, it's the nicest thing ever. It's like a soft meringue and it's really creamy. Really nice. Now I'm talking about it, I'm thinking, oh, I'll have to make some of that. Oh. Right, I'm off because I'm nearly at the shed. I've got 10 minutes before it opens. And then when I get there, they'll probably say, "Oh yeah, that went yesterday, sorry love." So whoever had it, if they have had it, we've had a bargain. Right, I'll catch up with you in a bit and we'll see what's in the shed and I'll let you know if I get it or not. It's gone, guys. It's gone. No, I went in, I said, "Oh, I've come down to have a look, see if you've still got that Ninja." And she went, "Oh, love," she said, "it went yesterday, it went like that." I said, "I bet it did." She said, "Oh, it was mint." She said, "I don't reckon they even used it. She said it looked brand new." And I was like, "Oh, never mind." I said, "I didn't need it, I wanted it." And she was laughing. But yeah, someone had a bargain yesterday. However, I did get some stuff. What did I get? I didn't get all stuff I didn't need because I do need this stuff and I don't mind a bit of second-hand shizzle, you know? I got this. It's probably hard for you to see. Oh, Christ, me smashed that. Hang on, someone's ringing me. I'm back. That was my sister ringing. Oh, right, I've got to go back to my mother's now. I need to put her in prison. Let me tell you, she's doing my head in. She's got no hot water, apparently. Probably told you. I can't remember what I say these days. I swear to God, I'm getting dementia myself. Anyway, I got this. You can't really see it. Let me just show you. It is a basket with no front on it, but it's one of them ones that you can slide into the cupboard and then you can put stuff in it. So I was thinking I'll slide that under one of my cupboards in the kitchen and I can put bits in there and free up my worktop. I'll see. Might end up back down here. Bearing in mind, right, I paid, let me put you back on the stand. I paid £5 for everything you're going to see. Right, you're back on. I don't drink cider and black like a lot of the girls in Wales do. We drink mainly out of these. Kids drink squash, pop. Yes, I know. And just lately we've smashed a few of these. I've smashed a few accidentally. They're only thin, aren't they? But yeah, so I got that one. That's just a plain one. I've got this cobra one with some elephants and stuff on it. Because it won't be long and they'll all be smashed again probably. I got another just plain one. We'll put them there. Don't want to smash them before I get home. I got Oh, there's a little dog next to me barking his head off. A Young's one. A Doom Bar, Rock Cornwall. That's been nicked from a pub, I reckon. Another Young's one. So that is 6. Hang on. There's a couple in here as well. I've got this little cider one, premium cider from Sweden. It's a nice little one if you want to be ladylike, or you don't want a big drink. Bulmers. Don't ask me where to go in mine because my cupboard's full already. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of the crappy ones. A Strongbow. I think that's it. So I've got some glasses. I got that rack. I got a retro lemon squeezer. I didn't look at the underneath. Not that the underneath matters. It's a bit sharp. You know, if you're just doing something and you just want a quick lemon squeeze or a bit of lime, you know. So I picked up that. Very retro. I got this little dish because you can never have enough dishes, can you? And want to be like, oh, for fuck's sake, where are you putting that? Anyway, I just thought that was a good sized dish if I'm doing like maybe a single lasagna or a crumble for my mother or something. It's a nice size. It's quite deep. I also got this, which is very retro, like the old Pyrex. I don't think it's Pyrex because it says on it. Oh, I couldn't. It's in white. I can't read it. The light's on it. Dino wear. And then it's got like a word like Pyrex, but it's spelt differently. I can't really see it. But again, it's got flowers this side, plain that side. I just got it to put like, I don't know, you could cook sausages or, again, put crumble in there for someone. I often make crumbles for my mate and her husband and that'd be a nice size. Put all crumble in, you know. Oh, cheers. Ching ching. And then the last thing I got, can you hear what it is? It's cutlery. Now there's a man going in with stuff and that donation would do my head in. It looks like he's cleared the grandchildren's bedroom of all the toys. You know, we get bits and pieces of toys and he's just put it all in bags and put it in. I've got 2 Ninja ice cream machines. I saw this ice cream scoop. I've got ice cream scoops that I bought on eBay. They're the ones with the handle at the side, like the retro ones. And they're all different sizes. But this one's got the actual bit in there that flicks out the old ball of ice cream. And these are very good if you're doing... if you're making cookies, like cookie dough, and you just want to make them all a certain size because it's a nice size and it chucks out your bit. So I got that. What else I get? I got an array of cutlery. I didn't get any knives because we have enough of them. I got, you know, there's loads of people down here donating. I just got shitloads. But all this, what I've shown you, was literally a £5. Ka-chow. So any crappy cutlery I've got in a drawer, I'll get rid of. And then they all need a good wash. They all look like they're, well, a bit dirty, you know. Not that you wouldn't get cutlery from somewhere and put it straight in your bloody drawer, would you? You'd wash it. I'll put it all through dishwasher. But I got like these ones with black handle on. Just a simple fork. Teaspoons. That was it. It's just literally forks, teaspoons. Oh, and bigger spoons. I got these. They're like soup spoons. You know, I got a soup maker recently. Did I tell you that? Yeah, there was a few of them soup spoons. So that was everything I got at the shed for me £5. See, if I'd gone into a shop and bought all that, that would have cost me quite a bit of money. So now I've got to go get paper down in Nisa, and then yeah, going to get a paper, and then going to my mother to see what's going on with her hot water. Oh God, that's going to be a bloody nightmare. But I've got to ring up and stay in for them then. It's always something to do, and I never get to do it for myself. I'm always doing things for other people. I haven't got time to go and work in an office or that like I used to. Right, I've got to get home now without smashing all this. Here, give it then. Put that on there. Put them on there. Put the dishes on there. I mean, you can't go wrong, can you, £5? I don't actually know where the money goes from the shed, because somebody asked once and they didn't tell him. I don't know if it's a charity thing or what, but it cost me a £5, so I'm alright with that. It would cost me a £10 because she put the stuff through for a £5 and I paid, and then she went, oh, the machine's slow today, and then she said, oh, it hasn't worked, and I had a notification come up on my phone that a £5 had come out of my bank. So I said, oh, I think it's worked. I just paid by the looks of it. So I went on my bank and showed her, and she went, oh yeah, oh all right then, she said. So I was like, you happy I've paid then? And she said, yeah. Oh, she went, yeah, that's fine. So I left. So I definitely paid. Somebody coming. Right, let's go get my mother a paper, and then, do you know, I might put her off actually going to Home Bargains today and go tomorrow instead, just for the sheer fact that I've got all that shizzle on the back seat to go to the tip, and I could get, oh, there's a big pothole there. I could get Dexter to do it tonight for me. Love him. Likes helping his mother, does that boy? Right, I'm gonna go, and yeah, I think I'll put her off today, and then I can get on and do things in the house. Oh, did I tell you? No, I didn't. I know I didn't tell you this. I stalked the old Too Good To Go bags last night, and I got 2 Greggs bags for tonight. Do I need them? No. Do I want them? Yes, in. Do I want them? I want a nice treat, you know? My calories allow me to have a treat. And as you know, and I always tell you, I like a bit of shit. So, I haven't had anything to eat yet. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go home after I sorted my mother out. I'm going to go in the garage and get the mince out. And I'm also going to get one of those protein yogurts I picked up a while back. They've got like little crispy ball things on them, like cereal balls. I think I'll have one of them. Lunch, I'm not sure about. Possibly egg on toast. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a wrap or something in my old pizza cooker. For dinner tonight is going to be slow cooker lasagna, and then hopefully hopefully we can have a treat out of the bags. If the sausage rolls and stuff in there, the kids will probably have them the next day for tea. I'm not bothered that things are like past a day. They're not going to kill you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, talking about food, I told Dexter I'd take him in today because I had to get money out to put on their cards, and I forgot. Oops. Oopsie poops. Oh, do you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'll get some money out and I'll go and drop it off at school, because Dexter said to me, I never had any lunch yesterday because I'm in debt. In debt by 64p, I think. Yeah, I better go and do that. There's me in the house eating my stuff and knowing the kids haven't got any lunch. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so extra job for me, and the sun's out, so I'm going. Right, catch up with you in a bit when I can see better. Bye. Oh, my plans are gone tits up. Right, I've just been to my mother's because of the water situation, and she was right, you know, she's not daft. Still got my dishes tinkering about on here. She's got no heating or hot water, and I've put it on and I've done the thermostat, and you can see that the boiler's not igniting, so there's no spark to ignite it. So I've rung British Gas. She's got boiler cover with British Gas, which is extortionate. It's like nearly £700 for the year. However, situations like this is handy because they're coming out the same day. So I've given them my mobile, and they'll ring me when they're on their way, a 15-minute warning. But I've told her if they turn up, she'll have to let them in, because I'm currently going down to Nisa, and I've only just been there to get her a paper, because she said the carer's made me a sandwich, and I went, how she made her a sandwich, Mum? I haven't bought you bread for weeks. She's made her a sandwich with some old bread that's like a couple of weeks old, that's been in a bread bin. And the carer said, oh, it looks lovely and fresh. Well, I said to her, we'll bin that. I said, but I haven't got any bread, didn't buy any, so I'm going back to Nisa to buy 4 meal deals. One for me, one for my mother, one for Jackson, and one for Dexter. And then I'm going to go to school, give them 2 meal deals and a tenner each to put on their card, and then go back to my house to get my son, to get him to work, and back to my mother's. Friggin' hell. All with the stuff from the tip and all with the stuff from the recycling centre in my car. Although I'm going to have to move that, or Mackenzie won't be able to sit in the car. So I just said to my mum, we can't go to Home Bargains today, because they said if we go off to Cardiff and British Gas ring and say I'll be there in 15 minutes, we won't be able to get back in time, so we'll do that tomorrow instead. But every time I think, I plan to do this or I plan to do that, and something goes tits up, and it's not anything of mine that goes tits up, it's everyone else's I've got to sort out. Anyway, she can't be without heating and hot water, because it's absolutely freezing in her house, and she's actually shivering, so I'll give her a blanket. It is cold, so yeah, she's still got the original boiler that came with the house, and it works fine, but she could do with a new boiler. But we won't be going through British Gas to get one, because even one of the men that came out to sort her heating said, don't get one from British Gas, they're extortionate. So we'll get one from, you know, like, I found a really good plumber, and I ring him when I've got a problem, because I don't pay for British Gas care, because I think sod paying all that. But with regards to my mum, you know, it's handy because she's elderly and they take priority with the elderly and stuff. So yeah, right, I'm off into Nisa and I'll catch up with you when I'm less busy. Oh God, I'm run ragged. Just dropped Mackenzie off at work. I had a phone call from my cancer nurse and she said, oh, I've got some really good news for you. My scoring regarding chemo came back really low, suggesting I would get no benefit from having chemo. So I don't have to have chemotherapy and I'll be keeping my locks. So yeah, I'm chuffed with that. I'll be starting radiotherapy on Monday. I won't actually be having radiotherapy Monday. It's my first appointment where you talk to them and whatever you do, fill out forms and that malarkey. And then then the second appointment, I think, is where I get tattooed and lined up, and then the third appointment it starts. And I do believe you have to wear a gown and walk from like the changing room bit to the machine. So that's going to be fun because the gowns don't fit my fat ass. I'm going to take a nightie with me and say, well, I'll have to wear that when my friend messaged me and said, oh, take your green nightie in with you. You can wear that. You never know. I might have slimmed down enough in 3 weeks to get in it. Right, I'm off to my mother's now. Giving her a meal deal. I picked up a meal deal, so I never got to have my yogurt out of the garage fridge because I still haven't been in there. My slow cooker is still not on. It's 12 o'clock, so I'm going to drop my mother's lunch off. I got her a packet of crisps, a sandwich and a drink, so I'm going to drop that off. Then I'm going to go home and get my slow cooker on. I'm basically using a jar of bolognese sauce, but I've had a thought because Warren put all the sauces up in the cupboard high. I might have to get up on my little step. Alright, I'm not that close. Tell me I'm too close to go in front. I'm doing mince. I've got some mushrooms to use up. Mushrooms. I'll chuck an onion in. I might chuck a pepper in. I'm going to do a bolognese sauce and a muty can of tomatoes. And then I'm going to leave that do its thing. Oh, freaking hell, there's a bloody learner behind me. In front of me, rather, behind me. And he nearly... Oh, freaking hell. I wonder if that's his first lesson. Nearly ended up with me in the back of him. Yeah, so that's going to be the basis of the lasagna. And then, like half an hour before we want it, I'm going to put in the fresh lasagna sheets and stir them through. And then stick on the old white sauce and cheese, and that's it. So it'll be easy dinner later, which I'll be appreciative of because my day is busy. My legs are hurting. I'm busting for the loo. Got dirty top on. Not like me, is it? I'm dirty top on. I'm gonna change when I go in. I'm gonna bust up some pajama bottoms and just, you know, I bum around in the house with pajama bottoms on, you know. I am one of those mothers that would go to school in their pajamas with the kids. Sorry, I'm one of them. I don't keep my makeup on and stuff just in case someone knocks the door. Amazon should be knocking the door tomorrow or today if I'm lucky with my new scales. Warren does treat me, doesn't he? Right? To new scales. It should be interesting to see how much these scales weigh me compared to my other ones. You watch, it'll be just the same. And then I'll be like, oh, maybe I did gain all that weight. But there's absolutely no fucking way I gained all that in one day. No way, I'm telling you, it's not scientifically possible. But yeah, I need to get my crockery out the back. I've chucked it all in that yellow bag, so I can take it in. Anyway, kids will be happy in school now. That's the main thing. I didn't want them coming in saying, Mum, we were hungry today, we didn't eat. They've both got a meal deal, they've both got a tenner, so they can have what they like, can't they? Right, I shall crack on and get to my mum's. I'm nearly there. And catch up with you guys later on. So bye, but no chemo. Woohoo! We need a party. We'll have a party. Do you want to come to my party? Yeah, we'll have a party. Right, I've literally just walked in the door. It's now 25 to 1. I'm going to have my lunch. Comes to 783. I'll put calories on screen. I've manually added most of them because they were out by a couple of calories either way. I've got a tuna and sweet corn sandwich. A grab bag of crisps. Picked up that. These aren't new, but this flavour is. It is a chocolate and hazelnut one. So I got that. I've got Pepsi Max cherry. I'm going to eat that, then I'm going to get the slow cooker on. I've just been out to the garage and my meat's out there and everything. My chicken mince that I bought to make those wrap things was like today's date, so I've chucked that in the freezer. I've got a lump of beef, another packet of mince and gammon steaks all to be used up. Sharpish. So might do gammon, egg and chips tomorrow. I don't know. There's quite a lot of variety I can make because there's a lot of stuff. Needing using like all the same time. But yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to eat this. I'm waiting for the phone call off the engineer. Just rang the doctors to try and get in for that because the cancer nurse rang me and she said, I've been to see the doctor? And I said, no. What for? And she said, get on to them about this bariatric surgery thing because the surgeon that done my breast operation has written to the doctor. So I just tried ringing them and they said, oh, is it an emergency? And I said, well, no, it's not an emergency, but I'd like to speak to someone sooner rather than later. So she said, all routine appointments, she said, it'd be like 4 weeks' time. She said, ring in the morning and you can have an appointment on that day. It's just, you just can't ring up and make an appointment these days at doctor. It's crap. Anyway, I'm going to go for now and be back with you in a bit. I've just got to my mother's. She's upstairs. I'm waiting now because she's got a cleaner starting today. I don't clean, all right? I ain't no fucking cleaner. I don't mind doing other stuff, but I can't be fucking arsed. Just about clean my own house. I ain't cleaning my mother's at all. Anyway, this person, I know them. I actually met them from Slimming World. See, I know all these great people from Slimming World. And I'd heard that she was doing a bit of cleaning. So I was like, oh, do you fancy another job? You know. And she was like, yeah, great. So she's only come in once every 2 weeks because my mother's house is bloody immaculate, you know. Nothing's out of place. Nothing's dirty. It's like immaculate. You could buy my mother's house and move in and not have to do anything to it. It's immaculate. So I've come back down. The heating and water's sorted. The fan had seized up on the boiler. So he's oiled it and tweaked it and got it working. So that's right. So she's got hot water. She can have a bath tomorrow if they remember to bath her. He showed me, though, a massive long list of all the parts that are not available for my mum's boiler. And he said, if any of them parts go and you need them, and basically they can't repair a boiler and she needs a new one. She does need a new one, but it's just like, it's working, you know. Why pay out a couple of grand when it's working? I did say to him, well, if we do need one, we probably wouldn't use British Gas. And he said they do have a reputation of being rather costly, but he said a lot of the cost comes from the scaffolding that's needed. And I was like, I said, scaffolding? But he said, oh, he said, you wouldn't need that here. But some places, like, have to have scaffolding put up. And he said, that's a lot of the money. Anyway, heating sorted. That's the only good thing about the service plan she's got with British Gas. She doesn't have a gas and electric or whatever. No, British Gas is just gas in it, not electric. But she don't have a utility bills from there. She has EDF. But she has the service plan. So yeah, boiler will be the next frigging thing. So I'm back here now, 25 minutes. The cleaner should be here, so I'm just going to show her where everything is. And I've had her Hoover charging, so she'll be giving her Ultenic stick Hoover a good go. I gifted her for Christmas, that I was kindly gifted by Ultenic. Yeah, my mother only wants someone to just hoover dust and clean the toilets. That's all. And yes, I could have done it, but I ain't doing it, right? And then I'm going then to get my Greggs bags, you know. I've ordered 2 Greggs bags. Going to get them. And I checked my slow cooker because the house smells absolutely bloody delicious because I've had the slow cooker on. And it's quite watery because I put the sauce in and the tomatoes, and then I put a little bit of water in the jar just to swill out so I don't waste any sauce. It's quite watery. So I just showed it to Mackenzie and said, oh, I said, should we have bolognese instead? Like a pasta bolognese type thing. And he was like, yeah. And then I thought, yeah, because my fresh pasta, I think it's got till the 20th of April. The cheese sauce is in a jar. And I have technically made a bolognese without the pasta. So when I was in Lidl a couple of weeks ago, I picked up this massive chunky spiral pasta. So I think what I'm going to do, when I go home, I'm going to chuck pasta in so that it cooks it. And then just have that with cheese on top. Save on the calories. I don't know whether to chuck it in and cook it in the slow cooker in the bolognese or whether to cook the pasta separately. Do you know what? I might cook it separately. Yeah, I might. Oh, God, it's boring just sitting here. I could be doing other things like eating, you know. I've only had my meal deal today. I just bought my mother 2 little dinky bananas down because she was like, oh, I haven't got any bananas. So I bought 2 of mine down for her. I'm sure she'll appreciate them. Yeah. Right. I will catch up with you when I've got my Greggs, and I'll show you what's in my Greggs, so you can be jealous of what you can't eat. I'm joking. Might be a load of old shit like it was the last time. Well, it wasn't a load of old shit. It was a really good deal for what you had, but it was things that weren't to my taste. So all I'm looking for is a couple of rolls, something for my mother's tea. Told her to tell the carer she weren't hungry. And I said to her, you can have something out the Greggs bag. And I want a nice cake or donut after my dinner tonight. That's all. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in the car when we've got the Greggs. Show you what's in there. Right, I've been and got my Greggs. I've had to drive nearly home because the sun was blaring too much. However, there was a man on a stool outside Spa, right? He was on one of them little like fishing stools that are about a foot off the ground. Something I couldn't sit on and never get back off there. I think he was selling the big issue, and he went in a foreign language, "Hello, my darling." That's my impression of a foreign language. I went, "All right." "Yes, I'm okay. I'm hungry." There's me going in to get the 2 Greg's bags. I just went, "Oh, are you? Oh, okay." So I went in and I said to them in Greg's, I said, "You know that bloke outside?" I said, "Is he genuine or one of these flipping scammers?" And they said, "He's the biggest pain in the arse ever. He's always getting women to come in and buy him stuff. They've tried getting him moved on and that. And they reckon he was a bit of a, you know, scammer." So I thought, I walked out, you know, swinging my 2 Greg's bags. I didn't give him eye contact. I was going to give him a roll and a cake or something out of here. And then I thought, no, why should I? I'm a very nice giving person. But I thought I'll check, because I've been scammed before. Someone outside Aldi bought him shitloads of stuff. Bought him like biscuits, a drink, a sandwich, crisps and all that when I've been with Dexter. And then the next minute you hear, "Oh, he lives up in Redfern and he's got his own flat." And it's like, God, for God's sake. I'm on the pavement a little bit and there's a kid coming down going absolutely 90 mile an hour on a scooter. Crikey, she's gone fast on that. Just give me the side eye then, as if to say, "You shouldn't be on the pavement." Well, I shouldn't be, but I am. Anyway, I've got these 2 bags. They cost me £5, 10p, I think, for both. And we have a little child's sandwich, cheese one. We have some chocolate donuts. Might have my eye on them. One of them. Maybe, no, anything. We have a BLT. We have a honey roast ham and egg salad roll. And we have a tuna crunch roll. So I may, oh, loads of people coming. I may keep the tuna crunch roll for tomorrow for myself. Kids will eat all that. That's one roll. One bag. In the other bag, we've got a plain croissant. We have got a Mexican chicken oval bite. That's nice. Oh my God, that smells delightful. Smells a bit of spicy. We have 2 Belgian buns. And we have, that looks really nice. What's that? Mexican chicken baguette. They're bloody banging them bags, aren't they? For £5 something. Bloody awesome. Now I'm going off to my mother's. The cleaner's there. Sorted the heating out. Now I'm going to go and sort her out with her tea. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to bump off the curb now. Oh. Down we go. Oh, yeah. Then I'm going to go and sort out our spag bowl. Yeah, so I'm off to my mother's now. And I'm going to give her some Greg's. Let her choose what she wants out of there. I'm telling you now, she's either going to want the kids' sandwich or the BLT or the ham and egg roll. And either a donut or the Belgian bun. And that then will only leave 3 sweet things for my boys. And it won't leave me with 1 unless they don't want one. So I will be the lovely mother I am and let them have them, and I'll have something else. But yeah, they're banging them bags today. Very good value. So if you've never had a Too Good To Go bag before, get on the app and get one. You're saving food from going to waste for a start. and you're saving money on the old pocket, you know. Right, let's go in and sort Flosso out, and then I'm going to go home and sort my lot out. Oh God, Dexter wants his uniform washed. Is my work ever done? No. Right, I'll catch up with you now for dinner, which will be pretty soon, because I'm actually quite hungry, because all I've had today is my meal deal and a mint that I've got to put 46 calories in my app for, and that's it. Right, see ya. Guys, this is my dinner. I've just been weighing my cheese out. 671. It ended up being just the bolognese, and I ended up chucking the pasta in with it. It was easier. So I just weighed out my cheese, and that is it. So that's dinner tonight. I've got over 600 left, so I might have something nice after. Oh, I'm absolutely knackered. Dexter's uniform's only just finishing in the wash machine, so I'm going to be up for ages yet. It's 9:30. I ended up having a Greg's chocolate donut, which was very nice. It was 300 and something. I'll put it on screen how many it was. And I'm just eating these. And these are that many calories. They're not actually many calories, because there's not that many in there. They're blown up. Dexter keeps robbing them, so I probably won't end up with eating that many. And I'm coming in with that many calories left. And that's me done. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys, on the next one.